5 things that Gen X experienced growing up that the millennials probably never did. Number 5, babysitters. Now, our parents would hire anybody to watch us. Didn't matter if it was a serial killer or not. They didn't care. Never once checked references. As long as there's a warm body there, made sure we didn't burn down the houses, they didn't care. They actually handed them the belt as they walked out the door and said, whoop their ass if it need be. Wasn't Disney movies or cupcakes for us, more like a game of hide and seek and survivor. Number 4, what I call the Joe Dirt syndrome. If you went to the store with your parents or out to their friend's house for the night, you best be in the back seat of that car when your dad started that motor, or you're chasing taillights down the road. They'd leave you. They didn't care. You knew the rules. And there were no Ubers or cell phones to call them up and say, hey, you left us. They didn't leave you. You knew you were supposed to be ready to go. And you best hope your mom loved you enough, she'd tell your dad to turn around and go pick them up. Number 3, Board of Education. Now, this wasn't a group of teachers that sat around to try to figure out what the course of education was to see where you were going in life. No, this was a teacher that would bring out this board that's about 2 foot long, about this wide, that when you mouthed off to them or cussed them out, they'd bend you over right in class and whoop your butt. Or they send you to the principal's office and they'd whoop your butt. They actually have little tally marks on there how many kids they've whooped throughout the course of their career. And you learn your lesson real quick. You didn't want to get embarrassed in front of all your friends at school. There was no counselors involved, no police involved, no medication given. And you dang sure didn't make the mistake twice to go home and tell your folks that you got whooped at school, because they were fully behind the teachers. They whoop your butt right there and then. When they heard you got whooped at school, they'd whoop you again. You never told them again that you got whooped at school. Number 2, lawn charts. Now, these metal missiles were a fun game. You take them and throw them, try to give them in this big old round circle over by your friends. They'd do the same back to you. That wasn't good enough for us. We'd stand face to face and throw these javelins up in the air, try to come down and see how close they get to each other. And if you ran off, you were chicken shit. Yeah, we might have lost a toe or two throughout the years or get one stuck in your shoulder. And they did finally outlaw them when we lost a few kids along the way. But man, they were fun. You millennials, you guys cry when you get hit by a Nerf gun. So we know you guys wouldn't have survived. And the number 1 thing, mass punishments. That's where if you had siblings growing up and one of your siblings broke something in the house and wouldn't fess up, that's where your parents would line everybody up and whoop everybody's ass, because they were going to get the one that did it. Then you'd ask your parents, how come you whooped me? You know dang well I didn't do it. They say, well, that's for something you're going to do in the future, and now you're paid up. And you think you millennials started the pay it forward movement? Nope. That was our parents. They started that. So now you know a little bit about us and why we are the way we are. Till next time, much love to you.